Alright, so completely completely unexpectedly, here I have with the Legacy Evolution Armada Megatron. Um, I went to Walmart hoping to pick up two of the Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures and found him and a little pistol monkey. And a quick review on this guy. Uh, oh, a good monkey mode, good like pistol mode, and you can flip out the legs to have him be like a little turret. But this review isn't about him, so let's get to the figure I actually clicked on this for. So, like I was saying, went to a Walmart expecting to get some Studio Series Rise of the Beast figures and found this dude complete opposite of where he was supposed to be, like complete opposite of where all the other Transformers were, in like on the bottom shelf. And I checked it. He was like, he felt loose in the package, but nope. He feels good. He's got some QC problems, but what I've seen, that's like, they're pretty universal. Well, not universal, they're not that bad. Well, let me say that again. They are universal in the fact that other people have them, but they're not bad in the fact that they won't ruin the figure for you. Like oh, the hip can be a little loose, but that's only, it's like, honestly, it really only is for when I'm like, when I try to pose him, they're loose, but not the worst. If my throat sounds bad, my bad. Really, the worst problem for me are shoulders, because they don't tab in anywhere, so while it's not that big of a problem, you can see how that gets annoying. And then this isn't really a problem for me, but for a lot of people, these come off easily. I just lost my train of thought. But yeah, so here it comes off. Really, those are the main two problems. Other than that, I'll get into them later. Oh yeah, last problem. This comes up. Well, yeah, that's what the problem is. It's like ratchet. It's like a soft ratchet for some reason, because it's supposed to like come out, and when it does, and you can swivel this for some reason, but mine just doesn't stay in, so I might glue that later, because I don't care about the swiveling feature. The one time that I actually like have this come out, I just leave it like that, and half the time it's annoying because it stops me from like fully tabbing it in half the time. So also oops. Also, if you want to, you can replicate him having a mini con on his back. Ta-da, now you can do his spinny thing, which we'll get to. With that being said, let's get to his gimmicks. Well, first of all, not being a gimmick, but one of his hands is open as a reference to his original toy, I think. Also, I just didn't mention this. He looks amazing. I actually started watching the Armada cartoon recently because I just liked, I really liked how the toys looked, and honestly, the toys made me really like the show. I have Starscream, which I'll pull out in a minute, but ironically, the toys made me a fan of the show, and I still need Hotshot, and it's like almost impossible to get your hands on Optimus due to the fact that he's a commander, and due to the fact that he is part of the same wave. No, not same wave. As Wave 2? No, Wave 3. Yeah, Wave 3. So he's technically not supposed to be out yet, just like him. Which is part of the confusion is why I've him, because it's like they just put him out too early. And my cat is pawing at my door. I need to bring her in. Okay, yeah, gimmicks. I'm getting distracted a lot. The tip of the gun barrel comes off, which is blast effect compatible, but we'll get back to that. It's mainly just the fact that it's 5mm compatible, but you know, we'll take what we can, because they decided to drop them after like Siege or Earthrise. You can plug it into his hand, which is a reference to I forgot, I'm still not that well versed. And you can do the shooty, and I got some blast effects here. Boom. Well, I guess I can do better than that. There. Alright, well, there's a problem. Yeah, like I said, these can be annoying, but they have screws at the back that you can try tightening. From what I've heard, that doesn't work the best, but I've only heard that from like one person, so you never know. Really, it just seems to be as long as you don't touch them, you're fine. Alright, back to the rest of the gimmicks. Alright, for the last, well, not last, this one is not really a gimmick. It's literally just this. He has an, hi, Maisie. He literally just has an armpit gun. Ooh, armpit gun, like G1 Megatron. Okay, last one. This one, exactly like the show, you. It both doesn't feel good and actually feels alright. You can see all the detail on his midsection, and then you do this, and then you swivel this section around, bring that back, not do that, and then do that, and then bam. That's what I was talking about. Put that back on, and then you got a spinning. You got this where it spins, but you can't spin it because it has stopping points. Which is kind of stupid. It's like the one tank that actually has stopping points on the spinning turret. But oh well, you get what you get, and you throw a fit, I guess. Oh god knows. Now for posability, he has like barely a ball joint at the head, but it can get something, so you can get a tilt. But the thing is, you have to use the head, because if not, if you try to use the little pincers, they're just gonna fall off. But yeah, you can get something. You can use these to get more posability, but not really. Although using the transformation, you can get more out. I'm easy. Again, out, but due to how they not how they transform, just that looks weird to me, but I've seen it before. So the actual joint is connected right here, and then just standard arm articulation. You still get a waist swivel despite the fact that it like extends. You get a soft ratchet there, no ratchet here, which is why it's so, to be fair, it's not that wibbly, but the moment you try and put him in a stance, if I can get his hands out of the way, yeah, he just does the splits. Also, I forgot to mention, he has these, just, it's obvious, but he has these just like the G2 Laser Prime. Legacy, the line of tall shoulders. Honestly, I wish he had G2 Prime shoulders, because at least his didn't do these. A good thing. You get knee ratchets that he doesn't need, because they're not for the transformation. And also, due to the transformation, you get that, and break it. Well, not break it yet. You know what I mean. I'm going to do it on this one because it's a lot less tight. You get a pivot that locks in. So yeah, pretty solid articulation. You just got stuff like this that you got stuff like this and this that kind of sucks. And before I forget, there he is with Starscream and might as well give him the Star Saber just for a little bit of story's sake, and it looks even more puny in his hands. Oh, excuse me. Man, if I could edit, these would sound so much better. But anyways, onto the transformation, which is yet again, which is like this figure's main motto: simple, but really fun. God, I'm like cutting myself in my drawer. So to start, just like straighten out the turret, point it straight to the sky. Probably my favorite step in the transformation. You flip open these sections, well, flip in the wrists, and then you put the arms in and then close these up. Like, that's really good. I don't know why I like that so much. It's like so simple but so smart. Alright, bring these up one, bring this down, flip this up, and then do that just to hide the face, because just like Revenge of the Fallen, Megatron's head stays right there, but unlike Revenge of the Fallen, his face doesn't look everywhere. Now you're going to want to bring the arms up. This part doesn't feel the best, but I don't think it'll break, but hey, I always want to be careful. And then this will like notch onto these orange parts just for a little extra bit of security. Remember, always be careful with your figures. You don't want them to break. And then since these still wiggle around, you take these black bits, flip them out, and tab them in. This tab goes right there. Boom. No more movie. Alright, okay, yeah. You just have that like that, so you can swivel the waist around without having to extendo it. And then flipping the tone heel. Seems like a common problem is that these are very tight. And then flip open this panel. Do that. This tabs into the black part. Yeah, that goes there. Boom. Clean underside. Clean top side. Looks very good. Very nice. And it's a tank. You can roll. It's got the fake wheels. It can roll really well. It's got nothing to contrude them. Words can, like I said, Plastifect compatible, but again, 5mm compatible is really it. And Starscream. I got the two baddies done. Now we just need Armada Optimus and Hotshot. And and I'm seeing a lot of people say that they're going to do Jetfire and Tidal Wave for the next line of this Legacy trilogy, which, if they do, gotta say, I'm really excited now. I went from thinking Armada was pretty good, but not something to be excited over, to ready to buy all the Armada figures they got. So I'm just gonna say, if you see this thing, it's got problems, but this is 100% a pickup.